Have you guys ever clicked on a Facebook ad and actually bought something? Well, I did. I bought one of these Hook-Eze things, and let me tell you what I think about them as a knot tying tool in this video. Yeah, we all fall victim to those Facebook ads, and sure enough, this looked interesting, so I decided I would spend some of the tens of dollars I make here on my YouTube channel, thanks to the ads, and give this a try to see if it's worth you guys buying one, or maybe you should just do the alternative that I have in other videos that I'll demo here as well, that basically just uses something you already have on your boat, your pliers, or if you're a fly fisherman, your forceps. Now the first thing about this is that all that showed up in the mail was this little cellophane package and 2 Hook-Ezes. No instructions, no nothing. But thankfully the internet was full of instructions, so I went and learned how to use it. Now the first thing I noticed about these is that you have to open it up, and it does have a hinge right there. Now I've opened and shut this thing about 100 times. I thought that the hinge would come apart, but it's still hanging in there. But I'm still suspicious that that's going to last. Now the way you use this is you take your hook, and you have 3 different spots here. The top is for small, the middle is for medium size, and then big size hooks go at the bottom. So basically, you don't have to worry about that. Just fit your hook in here and then snap it shut. Then the ring goes on your ring finger, and now you're ready to tie a clinch knot. Now the manufacturer of this has videos on doing all sorts of other knots, but I'm not going to get into that because the clinch knot is probably the improved clinch knot is probably the one that most people use. Now what you do is you stick the line through there, pull it up, keep it tight, and then you put some wraps in it, as many as you want. I read on Field and Stream that 5 wraps is about all you need on a clinch knot, and actually if you go for more wraps, the hook gets a little bit weaker. Then you grab the tag end and you run it through the loop right here above the eye of the hook. And I only have one good eye, so I find some of this stuff hard to do. Get it through there. Come on, get it through there. There we go. And now I'm going to push it back through the loop to finish creating the improved clinch knot. Put a little bit of wet on it, tighten it down, pull the tag in, and now we're done. And when you open it back up, get it open. There's a line cutter on the back, so I'll put that on there, hold up, and it doesn't work too well with wet fingers. There we go. And it cuts it off. So that's how you do it with the hook keeper. Now let me show you how you can just do the same thing with a pair of pliers. Well, we'll start from the same place, and I'm not going to do the thick line version of this because I'll basically link up the playlist that shows you all the knots you can tie very quickly with a forceps or a pair of pliers. Oh, what the heck. Let me show you with some zero weight fly line here, just so you can see how it's done. Put it in, grab it, take your pliers, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, grab the tag end, pull it through. If you want to make a clinch knot, push it back through the loop. You know, the skinnier your pliers are, the easier this is to do. Wet it down, all nasty and stuff, and then just pull it tight. There we go. Improved clinch knot with a big old fat pair of pliers. But you know, I also read in Field and Stream that, you know, the breaking point of these knots, you know, if the key thing is find a knot you can tie well, tie it well, and you'll do better than a more higher breaking point knot that you tie poorly. And so, you know, that's good enough. The difference between a clinch knot and an improved clinch knot isn't that much. So basically, at the end of the day, you're going to just put your hook back in here, snap it shut, and then attach this to the hook keeper on your rod. Now, ignore the weights I've got on here. Now your hook is protected and it's not going to catch on stuff as it bounces around in the back of your truck. So that's kind of a nice thing. You've got these. Do you need to spend 10 to 13 bucks on these? I'll leave that up to you. Anyway, check out my playlist. I've got all sorts of knots you can tie very easily with pliers, or even better with forceps. You know, even the cheapo forceps, like something like these, works great as a knot tying tool. And especially if you're a fly angler, you know, it's huge to be able to deal with light tippet and use your forceps to tie that onto your fly. So if you've got some experience with Hook-Eze, throw it in the comments. I'd like to hear about it. Thanks.